The Atascocita Lady Eagles recently won the Humble ISD Invitational's Blue Bracket Division Championship. We're joined now by the head coach, Eric Nichols, of the Lady Eagles. That was quite a championship run you guys had in 3 games. Very cold weather, but you guys pulled it off.
Yeah, for the girls to come out, that was pretty brutal weather. It's probably the coldest I've been in for those 19 years, probably about 15 years it's been since I've been that cold. But for them to persevere through that just shows what type of character these girls got. They Friday night, they could easily shut it down. They continue to fight through the weather and the wind chill and the rain. But to come through with 3 games, 3 wins, 3 solid wins I felt, and the defense really played well. 3 shutouts to start the season off was a good way for us to start.
I think that we performed really well with the conditions that were like really hard, and I don't know, it's just, yeah, it was definitely really cold, and you just had like mentality. It was a mentality thing about how cold it was, and you just had to get it through your head that it was like not cold. Yeah.
I think it was really good. I liked how we tried to keep our consistency, didn't give up on the ball. Like if we know it's going to be hard, we still kept trying, even though we didn't really, I guess, believe in ourselves, but that's really good. I think it was just all good, and we put our hearts into it.
It's pretty cold out, wasn't it?
Yes, it was freezing. Not Texas weather.
When you go into how to go about a day-by-day basis as opposed to just Tuesdays and Fridays, you gotta coach Thursday, Friday, Saturday against teams you don't particularly see. What is your mindset as a coach going into those kind of games?
It's a good chance for us to kind of get prepared for what's to come. Playing these different teams, you don't know what to expect. Luckily for us hosting the tournament, we got to see some of these teams before we got to play them, so I got an idea. But like for our tournament this weekend, when we go to San Marcos, it's all new. Most of these teams we've never faced before, we've never seen anything on them, but it's good for these girls to get that type of experience because it's not something that you can train and prepare for. They've got to go in and prepare with our game in mind and what we have as a team planned and kind of stick to our plan.
Very true, because we all know that it matters whenever you get to district play. And let's talk about that a little bit. You guys move into another new district in 21-6A. You got teams like North Shore and Goose Creek Consolidated ISD teams in there. A couple of new teams. So just from what you've seen and what you know of these teams, how do you see yourself and the girls faring out this season?
Well, I think the top team right now, of course, is always going to be Kingwood. I think they have the history, they have the talent, and I think they're the team right now that is the target. With the new district, it's nice not having to travel so much anymore, being close to home. But I think with the teams that it poses a new test for us. The mental part. Some of the teams that we'll face, they're not the caliber of the Woodlands or College Park or Oak Ridge or Conroe. So this is an opportunity to see what type of mental ability that we have in the game, because soccer is a lot of mental. Can we hold up when things kind of look a little tough, or if the opponent may not be up to what we're kind of used to, is being able to mentally stay focused in the game.
I think we will do actually very well this season. I think we have a strong team. We have multiple players that are very good, and like we can switch out when people get tired and won't have to like worry about other players like messing up and stuff. So I think we have a pretty solid team this year.
I think it's going to be really challenging because it's not teams that we haven't played before, but I think it's also going to be good for, I guess, future, because then we'll know how to play against them and what's their weaknesses and what they're good at. So I think it'll be pretty good.
I know we talked about this before, but last season you had a kind of a heartbreaking first-round loss in the playoffs. I guess looking back at last season and going into this season, what kind of expectations, I guess, do you guys have, or what kind of goal do you want to reach this year?
Well, I think with this year, we talked about it from day one, is that we've set our bar higher than what we've done. Last year we were very young. Whole back line was all new. Keeper was all new. And I think our goal was to make playoffs. Which we succeeded. Losing the first round is never fun. You don't like going one and done. But we lost to a talented Klein Oak team. We lost in overtime. It was a heartbreaker. But we have 18 girls returning, so they have an idea of what it takes, what's expected. And we've talked about our goals, and our goal is to compete with Kingwood. That's the level at what we got to get at. We've got to bring our level up to where Kingwood's been for years. And we know that our expectation right now is we're not satisfied with one round. We're not satisfied with 2. Our goal is at least to try to get to that regional tournament. So it's an expectation these girls that we've talked about, and we're not satisfied with what happened last year, and what our expectations are for a team is a lot higher than what we've had in the past.
We want to get past the second round of playoffs this year.
Win every game, go undefeated. That's our goal of the season, is to just be undefeated and win every game and put our hearts into it.
Well, Coach, certainly best of luck to you in trying to accomplish what you and the girls talked about this season. Thanks so much for stopping by with us, and again, congratulations on your tournament championship.
Thank you very much. We appreciate y'all coming out, and hoping forward to kind of seeing y'all later on, and hopefully we have a good run.
It's been a pleasure, Coach. Reporting here from Atascocita High School, I'm Mark M. Johnson, TexanLive.com.